Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Good afternoon. We are again here. Do you remember about me? I am Ventura, and I'd like really to promote and to show you and to introduce really yourself again really about these amazing city sightseeing here to visit, about really the very most important monumental areas to visit here in Amalfi. The very precious one, the very important one is right here at the moment where we are now, and I'm talking about really the St. Andrew's Cathedral. That is really the very monumental, we can tell, city sightseeing to visit here in Amalfi. As you can check, there are 57 steps of the 18th century that will introduce really you directly inside the main cathedral. That cathedral, as you remember, is one of the oldest that you can find in all the western side of the world. Was founded during the second part of the 10th century, so we are talking about the 987 AD. That means more than 1,000 years ago. I suppose if we close our eyes and we think about it, it's fascinating just to imagine it. So just after the 57 steps of the 18th century, as you remember, the entrance will be along the left side of the cathedral, where we will find the Paradise Cloister reception area, and there really will be possible to check really about a complex of 120 columns that will introduce you directly to a new really style art that will be the Amalfitan Romanesque. That means will be not just really a traditional and regular or standard really Roman Romanic style or Romanesque style, but will be really an influence about really the Arab presence, Islamic presence, a Byzantine presence, and also Norman presence here in Amalfi. So we will back really more than 1,000 years ago. After really the Paradise Cloister, we will have the pleasure to show you really the Basilica of the Crucifix. That will be really the first Roman, Romanic and Romanesque cathedral here in Amalfi that backs really to the second part of the 6th century. We are talking about the 596 AD, more than almost 1,500 years ago. Unbelievable really just to think about it. After that we will go directly inside the St. Andrew's crypt, where since 811 years, I'm talking about May the 8th of 1208, we have the pleasure and the honor here in Amalfi to really preserve the body of the first disciple of Jesus, the first apostle of God, that was the first fisher of men. I'm talking about St. Andrew. And directly from the crypt we will arrive to the main cathedral. Do you remember that backs to the past, to the 987 AD, really more than 1,000 years ago. Unbelievable just really to imagine it. This is really one of the amazing masterpieces that we will have the pleasure and the honor to show you here in Amalfi, thanks to your presence, to this very important art celebration and event in Salerno that will be the Salerno Tango Meet. Do you remember? We will be on stage on September 21st, September 22nd, September 23rd to the St. Joseph Hotel in Salerno, one of the very important accommodation really hotel in Salerno, very famous in all the world also for the art celebration, as really our presence there, and we are looking really for your presence, really that we are sure we will receive from all the world, thanks really to this very important art really celebration that is the tango dance art that we have really in Salerno. One of the most important cultural events that from our really province department, that is really the city of Salerno, we will have really the pleasure to show you really in all the world. Thank you really very much for your attention. We are waiting really for your presence. Thanks really, thank you very much, and we are looking for the next appointment. Thank you.